for it. I had no idea who he was, but I was getting a big kick out of watching him on the dance floor. It was painfully obvious he had never taken the time to dance in front of a mirror. There was something so attractive about how stupid he looked.
Is he real romantic?
No, he does give me flowers and little presents if I bug him enough. He has promised to give me a red rose on every anniversary corresponding to the number of that anniversary. I think that's so sweet.
Well now, that's a pretty romantic idea, isn't it?
Yes, I wish I'd been his.
Tell me things about the wedding. What are your colors?
Blush and bashful. Her colors are pink and pink. Blush and bashful.
I ask you, how precious is this wedding going to get?
I have chosen 2 shades of pink. One is much deeper than the other. The walls will be banked in sprays of flowers with the 2 shades of blush and bashful. There will be a pink carpet laid especially for the ceremony, and pink silk bunting dripped over anything that would stand still.
That sanctuary looks like it's been hosed down in Pepto-Bismol.
I like pink. There will be ferns and sprinkly lights at the reception. There will be magnolias in the pool.
I just hope your father doesn't get any magnolias from Ouiser side of the tree. I'll never hear the end of it.
The cake will be by the pool. The groom's cake will be hidden in the carport.
Shelby and I agree on one thing.
The groom's cake. It's awful. It's in the shape of a giant armadillo.
An armadillo?
Jackson wanted a cake in the shape of an armadillo. He has an aunt that makes them.
It's unusual.
It's repulsive. It has gray icing. I can't even think of how you would make gray icing.
And worse, the cake part is red velvet cake. Blood red. People are going to be hacking into this animal. It looks like it's bleeding to death.
The rehearsal supper was an experience.
It wasn't that bad. It was at Jackson's uncle's place on the river.
Jackson comes from a good old Southern family with good old Southern values. Either shoot it, stuff it, or marry it.
Did y'all do anything especially romantic?
We drove down to Frenchman's Point and went parking.
Shelby, really?
We talked and talked and talked.
I love those kinds of talks in the arms of a man you love.
Actually, we fought most of the time.
What?
Because I told him I couldn't marry him.
What?
It's okay now. We worked it all out.
You scared us, Shelby. That wasn't a nice thing to do to your mama. You should never say something like that to a woman who's marrying any 50 pounds of crab claws. Well, do you always carry candy in your bag?
Without fail.
Then tell me, do you suck on this often?
Clary, put that back.
I hate it when people bring weapons into my shop.
How did you get Daddy's gun away from him?
I've been waiting for my chance all morning. Finally put it down to go to the bathroom.
I'd like to ask a question. I'm new here and all. Is my life in danger?
No, Malin's husband's just been shooting at some birds. The trees around here are full of them this time of year.
Dad's been trying to frighten the birds out of the trees from making loud noises. I didn't want the guests at my reception to spend all night dodging bird dew.
The neighborhood is fit to be tied. Ouiser patrol brings mountains and gunshots and the problems with that mangy dog of hers. She insists all the noise has made that animal lose its hair. Hey, there's somebody coming. A strange lady with a strange dog.
That would be Ouiser.
That is one ugly dog. What kind of dog is that?
If Fred had hair, it would be a collie. Lord give us strength.
This is it! I found it! I am in heaven!
Morning, Ouiser.
Don't try to get on my good side. I no longer have one.
You're a little early. You're not expected till 11.
That's precisely why I'm here. I have to cancel. I have to take my poor dog to the vet before he has a nervous breakdown. My dog, I mean. The vet is perfectly healthy. You must be the new girl.
Huh?
May I have a glass of water? I've been screaming this morning.
I'm sorry, Ouiser. This whole thing has gone out of hand.
It's not your fault, Malay. I used to think that you were crazy for marrying that man. Then I thought for a few years that you were just a glutton for punishment. Now I realize you must be on some mission from God. I have not slept in days. I look like a dog's dinner. However, when I got up this morning, I decided I'd try to rise above. I would start anew. Whatever that man has done, I would overlook it on your wedding day, shall we? So I decided I'd make myself a little presentable. Glossed up a bit, in case someone wanted to drop by. I go out to the backyard to get some fresh flowers from my living room. I go out to my magnolia tree, and there is not a bloom on it.
Ouiser, the judge has not decided whose tree that is.
It's mine! Be that as it may, it would not be too much to ask for me to have one blossom to brighten my home. I'm all alone except for my dog.
You need something else in your life besides that dumb animal?
Put a lid on it, Clary. Anyway, I was standing there looking at my big magnolia tree when outside Joe crossed the way, loaded what appeared to be a cannon. I asked him what happened to all those magnolia blossoms. He said it would probably blew them off during the night. Then I asked him how the wind managed to blow them all off into your pool. And then he fired me. Is that rude or what?
They're Thanks, and Drum would never give a gun to leave.
Oh, he's a real gentleman. I'll bet he takes the dishes out of the sink before he pees in it.
That is uncalled for.
All I know is my poor animal has to be sedated. He has a condition.
Are you sure that's true? That's a very old dog.
I'm simply going on what the vet tells me.
Which vet?
Waddy Black.
That's your first mistake. Whitey Black is a moron. I'm not even sure he has opposable thumbs.
Miss Ouiser, please. Daddy's not trying to drive you crazy. He's just trying to make my reception nice. His heart's in the right place.
But you cannot do this to my dog. My dog's on his last legs. What am I going to do with the poor animal?
Got a lot of good recipes over here.
Dog, whatever your name is, would you go look out the window and check on my dog while I'll smack Clippy on his smart mouth? You may not believe this, but these are the dearest friends I have in this town.
His color's good. His skin's real pink.
I know for a fact there will be no more gunshots. So sit down, Miss Ouiser. Have some coffee.
Ladies, this is going to work out wonderfully. I'm on over with Shelby, and now can shampoo Ouiser. See, life can be beautiful.
All right. As long as there's no more gunshots, I'll stay. What is your name? Did you tell me?
A nail.
Fine. Are you new here in town? I know everyone. I don't recall ever seeing you here before.
I just moved to town not too long ago.
With your family.
No family to speak of.
With your husband.
My husband. I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm intrigued. Are you married or not? These are not difficult questions.
Well, I'm not. He's not. I can't talk about it.
Of course you can.
Well, I don't know if I'm married or not. He's gone.
Honey, men are the most horrible creatures.
Everything's horrible. Bunky, that's my husband. He's gone. We moved here a few months ago and he vanished just last week.
No idea where it went.
Nobody knows. He took all my money, my jewelry, the car. Most of my clothes were in the trunk.
It might have been foul play. Have you been to the police?
No, but they've been to me. They say he might have been in trouble with the law, drugs or something. And he never paid the rent, so I had to move in that crazy old Miss Robalines. The police keep questioning me, but I don't know anything. They say my marriage might not be legal.
You should have said something.
I was scared to. I need a job in the worst way, and I didn't know if you'd hire someone who may or may not be married to someone who might be a dangerous criminal. But I swear to you that my personal tragedy will not interfere with my ability to do good hair.
Of course it won't.
I just don't see how things could get any worse.
Of course they can.
You are so brave.
You must be made of courage.
I'm completely alone. Checks are bouncing everywhere. I just keep asking myself, why me?
We are awful. We are all hateful, awful people. Here, all I've been talking about is weddings and psychotic animals. You've been tearing you up inside, haven't we? I can't tell you how sorry I am. And you've had such a terrible time. Sometimes we don't know how lucky we are.
What can we do to help?
I know one thing I can do. Tonight you're going to come by my house and have some bleeding armadillo's fruit cake. It's going to be a great party.
Oh, I couldn't. I still get real emotional sometimes.
No, I can't stand the thought of someone being unhappy or alone tonight. And if you feel yourself starting to get sad, just watch my husband dance. It's very hard.
Y'all are so nice.
We enjoy being nice to each other. There's not much else to do in this town.
But I don't have anything to wear.
Not a problem. I'll bet Alice something that'll do. I'll call the house.
Now, if you're interested, my garage apartment will be available soon. I'm sure we can work out an arrangement with the rent.
Oh, good. Jonathan, you have to do me a favor. Yes, now. Go to my closet and get me a few of my Sunday things. If there's anything, use your judgment. Very well. Get the pink dress with the white collar, the pink suit with the cherry spin on the jacket, and the pink and white polka dot. No, Jonathan. Mom doesn't have Daddy's gun. Don't you have better things to do? What? Well, stop him. Now.
Is something the matter?
We'll see. Yes!
What the hell? What happened?
Daddy tried to steal some Jonathan G.I. Joe going out and shot him off into the street.
Shut up, Fred! We both know he was hurt.
Well, the birds are flying every which way, and there's black smoke blowing up from your backyard. Either Drum set his trees on fire, or he selected a new poem.
Well, it worked. The birds are flying away.
This is all she wrote. I'm gonna let that man have it.
Oh no, Ouiser! Your dog broke his chain and he's heading towards the smoke! Oh no, he's heading towards Drum and he's unarmed!
Ouiser, do something.
Ouiser, call your dog. He'll listen to you. Miss Ouiser, please say something to your dog. It's my wedding day.
Kill, Rat, kill! Oh no!